Hey guys, I wanted to give you a couple of tips as you're working on your next project. The Fidget Gear. Okay. Again, you can do whatever design you want, but this is just an example that I have. Actually, let me grab one of the other ones. There we go. Okay, so you're probably getting to the part where you need to figure out what the size is. You guys can draw your own shape pretty easily, but I'm going to ask you what the size of each component is. And so here's an easy way to kind of figure that out. So you're allowed to have 100 by 100 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to fold it hamburger. I'm going to fold it hamburger again. Okay, so it's the same fold that we did for the bridges when we opened it up, when we drew 4 different bridges. If you take a look, it's a little bit more than 10 centimeters here, but 10 centimeters is equal to 100 millimeters. So really, the area that we want is, so I'm measuring it here on the edge, 10, and then measure this all the way down, 10, and so really this part right here, this is the area that you are allowed to use to cut your design in. That's it. It's pretty small, but you'll find out that it's going to be plenty of room. Okay, so here's one of my previous designs. There's my plan card. Here's the other side. Here's my gears. So kind of like that. Okay, still lots of room. So, all right, let's talk about actually measuring the shapes. Okay, so this is something that another student has done. Obviously, it's a tractor, but if I was just kind of gonna trace this out real quick so I can help you guys out with the measurements. Okay, drawing some holes here, some indications. All right, so there we go. You need to grab a ruler or you need to grab a protractor. And right here on this, we're looking at the side that has centimeters. And all we have to do is measure it and then we multiply it by 10. Okay, so this shape, the longest part of this shape right here comes out to about here. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So 6.5 is going to be equal to 65. So 6.5 centimeters is going to be equal to 65 millimeters. Okay, so you get everything all measured out. Okay, top to bottom. Looks like it's probably about 4.5. So guys, what's that going to be in millimeters? I hope you said 45. So that's 1 point. Okay, with the gears, so if you have a hard time drawing all the gears, like drawing all like little notches and stuff like that, guys, that's totally fine. I'm going to flip this over. So when you're drawing the gears, if you just drew a circle with, and kind of just do a rough idea with a sun, that's fine. And then you need to tell me what the measurement is for it. So like with my gear here, measuring it across, looks like 3.5. What's 3.5 in millimeters? I hope you said 35. Okay, so here are some other things that I need to show you. When you're ready to go on to Tinkercad, you need to make sure that you change the file name. So change the file name to Gears, and then your last name. And so one thing that's mentioned to you is changing the size of the work plane. So I'm going to go to Settings, and I'm going to change this to 100 by 100. Okay, I'm not going to make it my default. I'm just going to click in a different box. This is the area that you have. That's it. So all of your pieces need to fit onto this blue work plane. Okay, for gears, I want you to go into this area on the side here. Click on the measurement, or on the search, the magnifying glass, and type in useful gear. Here it is, right here. That's the guy. That's the one that we need. Also in the measurements, or in the description, it also is going to tell you about the number of teeth. I recommended that you use anything between 8 to 12. So I'm just going to type in 10. It shrinks down the size of the gear, but that's fine. Look, I can change this. We said that this needed to be 35, so treat it like it's a cylinder. 35 by 35, and there we go. This hole cannot be used. I need to get that all the way down to 0, and then I need to go back and enter in a new hole of my own there. So change this to what the dowel rods are, which is about 3.3, 3.3. I'm going to shrink the height of this down. I said 3 millimeters for everything. Okay, click on center, and then group. And guys, there it is. That's one of the pieces that you need. It's that easy. Look, I'm going to leave it at that. You got a lot of things that you need to take care of. Please take your time, make sure everything's right today before you move on too much further. Okay, thanks.